I wanted to figure out a budget kit for myself that could withstand soloing or teaming in easy mode and can still let you enter normal mode and have some survivability. But we first need to talk about the economy of extract shooters and the power creep that eventually does happen. See, on day one of most extract shooters, people aren't too rich, they're fumbling their way around, just trying to make money. The longer we go on though, the more money people have and the more things get cheaper on the flea market. This makes it so where the bar used to be, say, blue armor and ammo to now being, let's say, purple armor and ammo. And unfortunately, that's where we're at right now. I would say the minimum bar for most players is unfortunately purple armor and ammo. This is just a hard truth, and I'm not telling you you have to like this, but until we have a cap implementation to easy mode, it's just a fact. And I look through all my deaths that I've been having recently playing easy mode, and 70% of them have been to purple ammo. Now, the armor loadout that I'm about to show you, bag, everything is all blue. So you are at a disadvantage. And don't look at that number right there. You see that number? That's not the real number of how much this is all going to cost you, because I'm going to show you something that I don't do enough in this game, but we're going to get this for maybe like half the price. But I have a question for everyone watching this right now. Before we get into the nitty gritty and I show you gun builds, I'm going to show you how I did with this loadout, how to get this I'm going to go through everything. Don't worry. The first thing though we need to talk about is, why didn't anyone tell me about Vyron? Why didn't anyone tell me this character is unreal? Like, his propulsion is so clutch, and the way you can get in and out of areas, it's so unreal. And I'm going to show you the game changer for me for this, right? Because before it was a key on the keyboard to do his propulsion, I changed that to my side mouse button on my G502, and it is a game changer. Like, this might be my new main character. I love D-Wolf. I love D-Wolf. He's the man. I love Hatclaw. She's unreal also. But Vyron, dude, this guy, like, let's just admit it, he does. He is so unreal. He's so clutch in so many situations, on just having to leave situations that you get into intense gunfights with, or you want to reposition to people. This guy is unreal. Now, like I said, me being able to hit his propulsion while still aiming and using the mouse and going forward and whatnot has been a game changer. And now it's for every other character also to use that gadget. It's now on my side mouse button. This is something I want you to try out. It's so good. And I don't know why anyone didn't tell me about this earlier. I'm blaming you. Yeah, you know who you are. Probably named Chad or Pierce. Why didn't you guys tell me? So something I'm very guilty of forgetting about, and I don't know about you, but it's the supply station. There's so many barters here that you can use. The Teeny Lab's also good, but the loadout we're gonna get, and the loadout I showed you, cost us 150,000 for all our armor and everything, right? So we got the MCO2 helmet, and we're gonna barter for that. That's 32,000 instead of what on the flea market? 56. So that's 32. Then we're going to get the TGH vest. That's 30,000 instead of 56 again on the flea. We're going to go, this is the biggest chest rig. I don't know why this is the biggest one. I wish there was different, but that's 7,500. And then backpacks, we're going for the GA field backpack, and that's 18,000. So we're looking at, for everything that I wanted to buy there, we're looking at 90,000. So armor, everything, which is really good. That's really respectable, right? And it's a good starting point, right? That's what it is. This is all a good, like, intermediate starting point. But the other thing I want you guys to look at is ammo, because you don't want to go in, of course, with all purple ammo, but it's more important for you to have a higher tier ammo than higher tier armor, because you will quickly find out if you have to backtrack, if you have to disengage from fights, or if you get the jump on people. You want to be able to kill them before they kill you and make it, you know, instead of a 2v1, you want to make it a 1v1 then, or whatever. I just think ammo is more important than armor. So the two armor or ammo types that I want to show you is 54539 and 556, because 556 is 1200, 545 is 1200 for purple. But everything else, if you look at any other ammo type for a decent gun, and I'm not talking shotgun or pistols, but I'm talking about like your major calibers, everything is a lot more expensive. You know, 5.8, that's pretty expensive. Your 6.8, 7.62, like the bargains is going to be 545 and your 5.56. So I'm going to show you this build right here. This is the AKS 74. I don't actually have a video on this gun yet. We're going to be doing one very shortly, but it's roughly 110,000 and it is a banger of a gun. I'd highly recommend you use this. Also, right here, I have the SG552 build. I do have a video on this one if you want to check it out, learn more in depth on it, but this build's roughly 130,000. And what I'm going to tell you guys to do is definitely when you're when you're jumping into here and you're getting everything together, put like 30 rounds in your gun and then put 30 rounds in the safe box, then use blue ammo. Now in this video, I'm using a QBZ on this little clip, and I'm not going to show you that gun build because it was kind of trash actually. What I will show you is those gun builds that I talked about before. They will be in the description below, but this build still isn't the end all be all. You can do damage with it. As a solo player though, you are definitely vulnerable, but it's a kit that is really good for if you have to leave and you have to get out of the situations. It's available to you, right? You want to just see like, am I going to make this fight? Am I not? I'm a solo, or am I teaming up with people here? Like, where are you at? You have to understand that this build isn't going to make you a rock star. This build is a building block, and that's what's so important. And again, at 75,000 for everything aside from your gun and whatever else you need, I think it's a perfect building block for you. And I know everyone wants to believe that easy mode should only be for recruit ticketers and all that stuff, but that's just not the way it's ever going to be. Actually, I still stand that recruit ticketers should be the Splinter Cell players of this game, right? It's a starting point. It's for you to be able to kill AI, but for you to be able to kill other players with a recruit gear ticket, it's not impossible by any means, but it is a lot more difficult here. And what I'm trying to help you guys with is just the tools for you to be able to survive a little bit more, get some money, and start improving little by little. Maybe, you know, getting a better helmet next, or maybe getting a little more purple ammo, you know, stuff like that. When purple ammo against blue armor is only a 2-shot difference compared to blue ammo against blue armor, I get that it doesn't seem like much, but you have to realize that not everyone is just some dummy that is standing still like in the firing range, right? These people are moving around, so 2 shots is a lot. By the way, this handgun that I pick up out of this guy is hilarious. Look at this thing. It's just so funny, and we do use it for a bit, which is awesome. But what I really want to get through in your head, guys, is that you're going to be coming up against purple ammo and purple armor players regularly on easy mode. Even when they put the cap in place, it's still going to be available for them to use purple armor. I know blue ammo is going to be the max, but that's not for another like 50 days. So be careful out there. If you are playing solo, please take your time and know that you're probably at a disadvantage most of the time. But there are times when you should pick and choose your battles and understand that you might have the advantage here. And there's nothing wrong with retreating. Like, there is nothing wrong with retreating, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to put together a really quick video on a build that I've been using lately. I've been really happy with it. Try it out, try this armor out, and try to snowball with it. I think it's really good snowball armor. And gun builds, again, try them out. They're going to be in the description down below. If you like this video, subscribe to it. Also hit the bell because I am live on this channel a ton. So until next time, I'll just talk to everyone later.